What is going on, everybody? Happy Monday. Welcome to the stream. I'm Wildfire88. A lot of exciting things going on in the Snap world right now. We got the high voltage limited time mode Toxie Doxie up for grabs. Looks like a pretty good card. Maybe playing with Captain Carter from this season. Stick around. Drops are enabled. This will help you get volts, which is the exact way to be able to get Toxie Doxie. So we'll start in the high voltage. And look, the key here to high voltage is not necessarily to always win the games, but get the volts. So make sure that you're always doing these missions before refill and certainly focusing on them, and don't miss out on that drop. So let's take a look at the decks we'll be using today. So we'll start with high voltage. And I'm going back to this multi-captain deck that I set up in the beginning of the season when Carter came out. Definitely a really good deck for just a few turns. Getting Cosmo out there on a play that they don't anticipate and stopping a bunch of on reveal to happen can definitely help you win the game here. Obviously satisfying my missions, play 6 cost, play 5 cost. So really set up to try to win as many games as we can, but certainly get through those missions. Let's get to it. This location's always interesting in this mode because it's like you have no idea what's going to come out before the end of the game. Like, you're only seeing one turn before the final reveal. So, let's see how this goes. Looks like they might have an Ultron deck. So, that's going to be interesting. So, alright. We definitely got to get Spectrum out here. I think we'll get Captain in here. Honestly, I might just forgo the right location, try to win this in the left and mid. See how we do.
There's no strings on me.
There's Ultron. Yeah, we're not going to take this. We'll get the middle location.
I am Iron Man.
If we had put Iron Man in the left, we probably would have had a little better of a chance here. Yeah. Certainly took that middle location in style. Evelyn, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Not doing so bad. How about yourself? You know, not so bad for a Monday. Excited to play some Snap right now. But, you know, getting through it. Can't complain. Alright, I think we're going to have to ignore the right location. I don't know if we can get enough cards for comfort over here. I do want to get Captain here. See if we could do it with just Spectrum on the left.
Avengers! Assemble.
Knowledge is power.
It's not. Oh, yeah, we got the right. They didn't go to the right at all. We'll take it. Lay it on me. What do you got?
Victory!
Alright.
Avengers! Assemble.
We need the other Captain America to get out here for us. Alright. Like that. Let's see. I don't want to put... I guess we'll just throw Scroll out here now. I don't know how I feel about this. Let's see. Oh, Infinite. Okay. I don't know if we're going to be able to come back from this. Guess we'll do this to get the power, or the, you know what, actually. We can't get Spectrum that way. Alright, guess we'll just do it like... Ooh, let's see if this works. Yeah, Evelyn, Discord is the same name as my Twitch name. My Instagram is on my page, so feel free to hit me up there. We could definitely talk about it after the stream.
I am Iron Man. I am Iron Man. Victory!
That's me. All right. The Black Vortex is always like you're taking a risk. I do want to get Cosmo out here. So they'll probably play over here, but we don't have the lead, which makes this difficult. So maybe we'll save. Let's do this. Get Mr. Fantastic out here. Throw Ravona over to the left. See what we can make happen. Oh, come on. Infinite and Ultron. Okay. I guess if they weren't ready for Ultron, that's not necessarily great for them. Let's see what we got.
Doom rules all.
Ooh, okay. Okay. You got no... This is tough because this isn't really going to help us here. I guess we can get Cosmo out here just to stop them from doing anything. That's probably our best bet. And then we'll just fill the location because why not? Yep, that's my Instagram as well. What's going on, DG?
Assemble.
All right. There it is.
Victory.
All right, like getting Spider Island out here. Let's see what they're playing here. Echo, huh? Haha, fantastic. So I guess we're playing cards over here. We'll hold the you know. Put it over here now. I know it's not going to do anything for us, but we definitely want to hold Spider Island. We'll see how this works in regards to the next turn, because we will be able to get cards in there without bouncing them, just because we'll have all the other locations full. But Space Throne, we are not going to win that one. Will do, Evelyn. Wow. I completely ignored Echo and just destroyed our chances at winning. So that's fun. That's alright. Let's see if we can come back from it. Alright. So we definitely want Spectrum over here. I guess I'm going to leave the shield there. The Cosmo out here too. Actually, no, not Cosmo. Scroll. Spectrum. And maybe we trick them in the middle because they don't know Spectrum's coming. And we can take this. Let's see.
Knowledge is power.
That'll do it.
Enchantress.
Oh, what's that last card they got?
I want the throne.
Ooh. Love it. Close game, but man. Some low scores across the board. Fun little change up. All right, so we're gonna book, like, most likely in the first turn you're gonna get a card played in the left location, right? So we'll get Cosmo out there just to try to catch him off guard. I guess we could have put him anywhere, but hopefully we put Cosmo in the right place. That is where to put it. All right. I think we got to put Captain Carter out first. We'll get Doom out. We'll put Doom over here. And then we definitely want to get Spectrum on the right. Oh no, Guardian. I'll take a look for sure after the stream. Oh, what do we do here? So I guess we could do Carter. No. We got a lot of energy this last turn. I guess we'll have to do... Yeah, that's the play. This could win it for us. It's going to be close.
I am.
All right, that's unfortunate.
Knowledge is power.
Let's see if it's enough. It is. It is definitely enough.
Victory.
Not a great start for the middle. What do we do here? Guess we'll just throw Iron Man down. This is going to be a tough one to win. What?
I am Iron Man.
How's that going to work? It's the last turn. I mean, I'm not going to retreat, but I'm not going to win this game. Awesome.
Knowledge is power.
Spectrum just helping us lose that middle location even more than we did. Amazing. Alright, definitely got to get Doom out. If nothing else, just to get a card in that left location if possible. It's a good lizard play. There we go. Play the last turn in there for sure. Okay, we want to get Carter down. Actually, the Vibranium is good for us with Spectrum at the end since we got the ongoing ability there. Alright, let's try this. We'll do Spectrum over here. Iron Man to double it up on the left. We might be able to take this.
I am Iron Man.
Knowledge is power.
Oh, they got Spectrum too. Should have played Cosmo first and you would have had that.
Victory.
Let's go. Yeah, that looks good. Let's get back to high voltage. All right, so cleared out all the missions. Again, I'm very avid on have missions in here while you're playing. That's really how you move the needle on high voltage. So we'll do this a little more just to try to get some more volts in there closer to that last card, or that last reward for the card. And then we'll move back over to the climb. Hopefully be able to hit 100 tonight. We'll see. Oh, Spider Ham. Oh, man. They are starting out strong. Well, give me that card. Alright, like that. Let's get Captain. Definitely want Fantastic there, so we won't play him on the left. Throw Zabu over here.
Assemble. Assemble.
Oh, man. Oh, that hurts. No Spectrum to play. Who's last? It doesn't even matter. It Doesn't even matter. No, Zabu was the last card we played. So I guess we'll have to do Spectrum over here. See, we can't throw Cosmo here first, because that could mess up if it shows up over here. So I guess we'll do it this way and hope for the best.
Such is my judgment.
Knowledge is power.
Oh, we took it in one location after like a really rough start, so take the win where I can get it.
I definitely need to change my underwear.
You know, we'll get Deadpool out here just because I'm wondering if they're going to use Killmonger. Wouldn't mind having a little bit of a stronger Deadpool.
Iron Man.
Oh, look at that.
Iron Man.
What do you know? Should have played Iron Man second. See if this is enough. I think it should be. Even with Nimrod. Nimrod will take the left location, definitely not the right. And then we got the middle. Yeah.
Victory.
I'll tell you what, it's like different when you're playing high voltage. Obviously it's different than when you're playing the normal mode, but like when the stakes aren't there, you just like, you feel a little different about the wins and the losses. Like it just, no snapping. You're not as concerned about the outcome of the game, but more so just kind of getting the rewards. Still fun, but just an interesting kind of dynamic.
I am Iron Man.
Assemble.
Oh, like that. I think we're going to do this then. And just in case they do something ongoing, we'll throw Cosmo out here too. I think we're going to leave the shield where it is. Oh, wow. That worked out nicely for them. Zola to the rescue there at the end. Just ripping through alliance missions right now. So, like, for high voltage, I always like to play Doom on the first turn if I get them, because most of the other turns I'm playing more than one card, right? It's just kind of the nature of the beast. But it's not bad in case, like, the rolls for the energy turn out to only need to play one good card. So I do like having it in the deck, although it's obviously more suited for a full 6-turn or 7-turn game. Alright, well, we gotta stay away. This is interesting. How does this work? If they're not revealed, they're not played, right? Do we get a Doombot for this? Probably not. Oh, we do. Look at that. Good to know. Good to know. So we already know on reveal's not going to happen here. We're going first. I mean, a lot of cards out there. No idea what they got going on here. Like, it feels like a mill deck. So I don't know what they can really do when we already got our cards in play.
Assemble.
Yeah, we'll take it.
Victory.
This deck has been working well. Only a couple losses since we started. Not really suiting the missions right now. Haven't played Spectrum in the last couple rounds, but that's alright. We'll get her out of there. We got a lot of power to build up to finish these missions. Every time I see Brute... Oh, nice. Love that. Every time I see Brute, I just assume Silver Surfer is coming out. I know it's not always the case, but I always assume it. We don't want to do that because we want to save... You know what? Let's copy Ravona just in case we get... Iron Man out here. Guess we should have used Scroll. Damn. Alright, Cosmo, do your thing. Oh, that's interesting. So my hope is Mr. Fantastic gets pulled down there, because that could win the location if they avoid playing cards there, right? Although we can win it just with Spectrum. See how it goes. There's the Surfer. Too bad Cosmo's there. They did not think that through.
Knowledge is power. Knowledge
There goes Fantastic.
Victory.
Evelyn, it's going to have to be after the stream. I'm not going to go on there and do it now, but I'll definitely check it out afterwards. All right, let's try to load up Mojo World early. So again, we can get Doom out here right off the jump. All right, Raft. What do we do here? This is the tough part too, is like, because you want to get cards out that obviously can defend against their cards or, you know, play to their weaknesses. But when they only have one card played out on a 3-turn game, you're not really sure where they're going to go. Let's see how we do here.
Avengers! Assemble. Are ye worthy?
Huh. Maybe Gilgamesh. Alright. I feel like we can't do that. We gotta get a card over here. But you know what? Instead of America, we'll do Fantastic. So we get some energy to the right. Drop Spectrum in. And they'll take the left. But yeah, we probably should have not done this. It is not going to be enough. I misplayed that for sure. Damn, 20 power Nico. It's one of the highest I've seen her at.
Knowledge is power.
So I like the shield with Warrior Falls, because if you have the shield in Warrior Falls, it's like a way to kind of protect your cards there if you have low cost cards that are out there, right? Because it can't be destroyed. So you get that out there. You know what? We'll get Carter out here first. Gives you a good opportunity to keep a card over there. And so I'll put it back there at the end game here, the next turn. See what they do. All right. not feeling overall confident about winning this. I guess this is probably our best shot to win it. Let's see if this works. Alright, they didn't play any. Alright, that's fine. So they'll win the left and the middle. No, we should get the middle. Tie it? Yeah. So they took one location from us. We couldn't manage it on the other two. Oh, that's brutal.
Avengers! Assemble.
Alright, so we're going to aim for these two locations. Probably throw Zabu over here and Spectrum over here at the minimum. I do like that they played their high power cards in the middle, or their high powered card. Oh, that's nice. Okay. So we have 10. Alright, I think this should do it for us. We'll definitely take the right location once Spectrum hits it. Only a Cosmo on the left would really ruin our chances. So let's hope for no Cosmo. Oh, that'll do it too. But I think we'll still be okay here. We certainly have the left.
I am Iron Man.
Knowledge is power.
There it is. That Captain Carter move working real nice. We're just not going to let Doom throw another bot and steal Warpath's ability here. Ooh, and Claw. Twice. Ooh. All right, let's see how it does. Looks like they have an ongoing kind of setup, so we should be good. I mean, if they get Scroll out there, it'll definitely be close.
Assemble.
Well, Onslaught's definitely going to help. Thank you.
Victory.
All right, one more round of this should do it for the missions we're collecting up here. And then we'll move over to the climb, switch up our decks a little bit. Again, getting Doom out on the first, get at least one of those Doom bots out on the board here for us. You know what? We're going to hold off on Ravona and just get another Doom bot. Ravona's going. Yep.
I am reborn.
Alright, so they're getting our scroll. This isn't ideal because we have Spectrum. We want to use another card. We'll take the Doombot, see if it's enough for us. Maybe we can at least hold the middle and the right. I would love a Doombot to land in the White Palace right now. Give me that card or energy. There's Scroll. It's fine. Yeah, we need the bot to land in the right. That's what we need. Ooh. Doom 2099 to the rescue. I'll take it. Nice little win to finish out high voltage. That deck did really well for us. We had a lot of wins with it. We're able to get through the missions quick, so that was great. All right, we're gonna move over to the climb. I'll show you what deck we're using here tonight to see if we can get to 107 levels. Is tough to climb, certainly at this level, but let's see how we can do with it, and let's take a look at the deck. So moving back to the Scream deck, this has been really powerful in regards to the climb for me this far. Just having cards like Kingpin and Scream, pulling power from them, giving us the power on Craven. Some good endgame cards like Juggernaut, Magneto, Arrow. I mean, all of them, really, right? Like just being able to move a pivotal card has been super helpful just to messing up the opponent's game. So let's see how far we can get with this deck, and we'll get right into it. It's got to be rough to get Quicksilver discarded. Like, your sole purpose of having that card is to have it come out first, and you lose it on the first turn. That's got to sting a bit. Yeah, we're going to save Juggernaut. I really don't like using Juggernaut even before turn 6 unless, like, it's saving a location, you know, right? Like an action on a location. But even still, I'm not going to use it right now. I'm generally wary to use it too early. This is tough right now because I don't want to sacrifice Stegron. So I think I'm just going to use Stegron over here for power. I think this is what we're going to do. get Scream over here, and we'll sacrifice Spider-Man. But at least Scream will steal the power before Spider-Man dies to Negasonic. Oh, that's an interesting play right there. That's not bad.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
See, now it's like I regret holding on to Juggernaut, because we're not gonna even use him now. So let's see what happens here. Maybe we can make it happen with Magneto if they don't play a card here, but we'll stick with it. All right, that's fine. It's not fine. That's not fine at all.
We are the future.
What's going on, DG? Yeah, no worries. Climb's been going hit or miss. I've, kind of been stuck in the mid 90s for a bit now, just kind of going up and down, but you know how it goes. How about you? How's it been going for you? Fair. Alright, we want to get Craven out. So it's interesting with this deck too, because I always like to get Craven either middle or right, because we have a lot of move cards, but we have Stegron, and Stegron can only hit to the right, and then you have a lot of cards that can move it in all different types of directions. So it's like, play the odds there, right? Play the card, play to the direction that it will most likely get hit, and then of course Red Guardian will take you out. Yeah, I get it though, right? You do a lot of thinking, but yeah, if it's giving you headaches, that's no good. That's no good. Alright, we're not going to move him yet, but I think that's eventually what we're going to do. Ooh. Another Brood deck. Okay. This will secure us the middle, even if we move Rocket Raccoon and Groot over here. Problem is that worth it in regards to power? Other option, I honestly don't love this. I don't feel confident enough to stick around. I just don't know what play we could do, especially with Craven being done, to outpower them. So we gotta bail. You know, I think we're starting to realize Kang just needs to be in every deck. We just gotta, I gotta get him. Hopefully, once those packs come out, we can find him. Oh yeah, right? Because then it like at least gives you the option to like see what's gonna happen. I think I would have stuck around with that. Yeah. All right, we're not saving Juggernaut this time. Oh, they're snapping on us already. Wow. Okay. Okay. Well, we know a card's getting played over here, so we're gonna knock it. Of course, it's Cosmo. Of course, it's Cosmo. Oh my. That's what I get for not saving Juggernaut. Alright, so the last card played was Red Wing or Scar. No, we gotta get Spider-Man out here. We'll throw Rocket Raccoon and Groot over here. So if we do need to move, we move to the middle, give Kraven some power. Gotta get those drops. Lurk away, my friend. Lurk away. And yeah, that's the plan. Trying to get there. Oh, losing Magneto, that's tough. So we know we're losing the middle location. Will this be enough? Probably shouldn't stick around. Yeah. Oof. Oof. Not a strong start. Smithsonian Museum does not help us. Love always seeing the embassy come up. Oh boy. Cosmo's killing us tonight.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Alright, so we can at least pull Warrior. And then we'll get Spider-Man moving. Ooh, actually. It's gonna... Watch it pull Kitty. I was gonna say, what a waste. At least we got Spider-Man down. I don't know that we'll use him next turn. We want to, though. Yeah, we should. Alright, so we can't do that. Can't do that. I guess we'll just... sacrifice the move. I mean, it's not going to help us anyway. We have no cards benefiting from the move right now out on the board. Alright, let's see what they left us with. I mean, what's Dina? +3 for 2 cards. We're going to use more than 2 cards. That ain't going to do it for us. Or we use Sage Dina over here. We still have... You know, it's weird, but we're going to do... I guess this is realistically the same. So I guess we'll just use Dina just in case. There's nothing that could really take it out, but this is what we're going with. Alright. Oh. Yeah, we got it. Come on. Oh. Barely. Barely, but we took it.
Victory.
Back to 93. We gotta get a scream out before they hit Aunt May's. Come on. Ooh, ongoing doubled. Don't love that. Alright, this is good. We get Kingpin down. So hopefully, best case scenario is somebody, when they played at Aunt May's, goes over to the Orchis Forge. Get a little 2 for here. Perfect. That's what you like to see. Now we got Craven. Guess we'll just use the Sentinel while we got it. Ooh. Alright, Giganto, I see you.
Opponent snapped.
I'll stick with you. Alright. This is interesting because I almost want to play Stegron here and take a risk. Because I have a feeling they're going to play a card in the middle right now. But if they don't, probably... Okay, perfect. What do they have? That was a great play. So, yeah, they still have Sarah. Yeah, it still has the energy it has. But we just took it down from double, and that is huge. Let's see if we can... Okay, so we can get Giganto away from here. They could play another card here, too. What's the play? What's the play? Okay. That's not going to work for us. But we could do this, but it would only put us 2 ahead. So I think that's not worth it. I think we pull Giganto. And then don't let them play any other cards here. And hope. Oh, wait. We don't even know that Giganto's going to go there. Actually, we know he won't. If we put the Juggernaut here, because I doubt they'll play a card there. I think they're going to play a card. This is tough. Alright, let's see what happens. This is our best play. What is it? Oh. We need to pull Giganto away. Oh no.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
It doesn't matter. And we just doubled their power. Awesome. Love the Fisk Tower there for us. We just got to be careful with Spider-Man. Ooh, looks like they're moving too. Guess we got the same idea.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
How's this gonna work? Silk's gonna move after. Yeah, so after. So we're both gonna get knocked with a ton of loss of power. Then Silk's. Oh, Silk doesn't move again. Okay. I guess it's when we actually play the card. Alright, so we'll do this. I don't know if we'll get the 2 power on Miles Morales since it's not technically a 1-cost card. But I'm curious to see how Lake Hellas works. Thank you. So let's see. We want to definitely try to get Silk. Oh, we definitely want to get Silk out of there. So let's just knock her right now. Because we just want a card to go in that left location. Perfect. Because now we can kind of control that unless... Okay, they're going to move us to the right. That's fine. Scream's going to get hit. So we can do something like this. This will move Silk, which will put us at a disadvantage. Actually, how do we want to do this? You can just leave Silk there. No. Alright. That works too.
Victory.
I like that for Stegron, Polaris. So we'll have to try to play around that until then. Alright, yeah, we definitely got to do this. Even if it doesn't pull a card. Let's banish some cards.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Ooh.
Opponent snapped.
We'll stay around until the end. We might have to retreat if they have a lot of good on reveal cards. So that's interesting. This card cost does not go up, even though the dream dimension is there. Huh. Good to know. Alright, so what's this? 3 cost, 4 cost. So I'm gonna do this just in case they play a low cost card, not in the middle. They don't. Let's see what they got. Kia. Fortunately, it's like I'm almost focusing too much on that center location right now. This is interesting. We can bring them all here, or we get up to 15. No, we won't win that way. If we do this, we can secure... Ooh, actually. Secure the left location. I don't think we're getting the right one. Hopefully it pushes to the right. No. So close. So close. Alright, we're getting a little loose here on these cubes and falling because of it. So we gotta get a little more cautious if we're falling to dust at the end there. We're stuck. Let's just play. Uh-oh. Oh, we're straight stuck. Let's quit out. Alright, could be worse. Iron Lad feels weird to use.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Oh, that's a sick variant. And it's gone. Alright, so we can move couple different cards with this right now. I mean, our middle location is pretty set. Ooh, okay. I don't feel great about this, but I don't hate it. I think Cannonball is the play. Hopefully push him to the left, hold the middle and the right. Werewolf is going to move if they do anything on reveal. But it will help Craven if he comes to the right, and we don't care if he moves to the left. Alright, that's not bad. Shang-Chi's not doing anything. Yeah, we should take this. Oh, easy. Easy.
Victory.
A lot of times I'll play like Kingpin, Craven, Scream at locations it doesn't look like the other player is going to play. So obviously didn't know it was Xandar at the time, but the throne room is an appealing location. That's why I played Kingpin in the middle first. And now I'm playing Craven to the right? Play them at locations that you can move cards to that you don't think they'll play at, right? And obviously there's always a risk in playing a card at an unrevealed location, but it's worth it with the move deck, especially if you're able to move those in that direction the next couple turns, which we are. Let's see, what are we getting? Doesn't really do anything for us, but we'll certainly move Scorpion over here. That was close. So that actually worked out for us. Moves Polaris up to 5 because she now has no power. Went down from Red Guardian. So for this is weird. So I think I'm going to actually use Juggernaut on the left. I have a feeling they're going to play a card on the left. But the idea here is if we can move him to the right, Craven still gets power for unrevealed cards. It's alright, at least we got a card out there. A little risky of a move. Hopefully we do enough else to kind of save ourselves here. So anti-venom, okay. We're going to actually bring that over here. Since Arrow is a higher card. So we'll get the double. Alright, 15. So we do that. We're still down. This is tough. So we could just honestly... Well, Ajax is probably going to have more cards come out that are going to help him. So... This is weird, but I think this is what we should do. The problem is, well, so Venom will lose 2 to Scream, 2 to Kingpin, so it'll be down 5-3, go up to 4. So it'll still beat Kingpin. So I don't know if I love this. Thank you, opponent, because I didn't know what I was doing. Ooh, love the Strange Academy early for us. Where do we want to put Scream? I think we still leave Scream out of the Strange Academy. All right, so let's move Psylocke over here. Just so we know we're going to get some movement out of Strange Academy. Because they're probably going to try to avoid that, seeing the cards that we're playing. Which they should. Alright, I'll take a Hulk Buster. What do they got? Beautiful. Beautiful. Hopefully they don't have a discard deck. It doesn't feel like it. Feels like a negative deck maybe. But that was nice. Like to see that. I mean, would have loved a Infinite, but, you know, we'll take what we can get. Hulkbuster's not bad for what that could have been. There's negative. Alright, let's hope no Jane Thor is what I'll call her. Alright, so let's try this so that we can potentially get another card into Strange Academy or X Mansion. Potentially win-win there. Put some extra power in the right for us too. Ooh, hit the monster too. I like that. There's Jane Foster. So that's probably going to hurt us. Hopefully we get at least one of these cards to move mid. If two, even better. Okay. Okay, so I'm thinking Juggernaut here. The problem is they just use negative. So and Jane Foster. So like they could potentially fill up this board depending on how many zero cost cards, but like realistically when you play negative, you have some of those in your hand. Like you're not getting a full wave of negative, and they played negative on turn 4. I think we're going to try this. Because as long as we can hold one other location when we do this, I really don't hope they don't play like 6 cards right now. Like, again, this is one I should probably retreat on. But, like, we have the lead in mid and right. We can hold it. We can hold the lead in the left as long as they don't fill all their locations. Or don't fill too much of the locations either. Come on, Juggernaut. Do it for us. Alright, so we saved left.
I am Iron Man. I am Iron Man.
Like, we should have just played. Oh my god. Yeah, can't trust it. We should have played anything else in the left. Sage killed us at the end. Although we're wasting the mechanic early, I'm getting him out there. I want the power on the board. That's not going to help us. Alright, so that's good. The Murag is not bad for us because we have cards like Rocket Raccoon and Groot. We can move over there. We can move cards out of that location. It's hard to play there. And the fact that they haven't played for 3 turns tells me they have some high energy cards. So that could work to our advantage. Oh, I know. I'm just going to throw Stegron over here for the power. Ooh, interesting. Okay, they got a move jack. Well, look at that. So we will move Ghost Spider back to us. Oh, Madame Web, huh? I haven't seen her in a bit. And the cloak. Can move cards wherever the hell you want. Alright, so I think I'm actually going to throw Craven here. Because I imagine they're going to do more moving of cards. I don't love not using Cannonball right now. I just don't really know how I would use him effectively. All right. Still held the power there. Yeah, that vulture is going to be deadly. All right, we got it.
Victory.
Maze, like that in the beginning here. Oh, I think they might have a move deck too, or they just like to snap to you know keep it dicey here. Yep, Human Torch at 10 power to start them off. Ooh. That Human Torch is going to be trouble. Like, I don't even want to move it, but I feel like we gotta take advantage right now. Maybe we can move the ghost spider. Better than moving the torch again. Alright, I like that we got Kingpin out here before they're able to move. But, I mean, you know the torch is coming over here. Right? I mean, they could put the torch in the middle since they have Madame Web too. But, I don't know. I guess. So, Cloak was the last card they played. I think we're just going to use Cannonball here. I really don't know how to play this. I'm just going to see who they move. Okay, of course. Of course. So, yeah, now it's only 36 power instead of 40. Sweet. Oh my god. Yeah, we're retreating, and it's not even close.
Escaped.
Alright, so Loki comes out early. Now we gotta worry about playing against our own deck. Hopefully we'll get moved to the middle here.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Alright. So we are still first. I kind of like the idea of throwing Juggernaut out here, because if they even play one card, we'll get it stuck over there. Sure, they'll still have Rocket Raccoon and Groot over there, but let's see what it is. Now that'll also stop them from playing a card there next turn. Alright, I'll take that. It's not bad at all. Alright. Arrow's the last card they played. Probably should have saved Juggernaut, because he's really good in the miniaturized lab. Right? Like, stopping from other cards getting there at the end. But we now have a moved. Ooh. All right. Well, they're taking that. They're taking that location. There's no question about it. All right. So that doesn't help us. We don't want to do that. They're going first.
Opponent snap.
What if we do this? They're snapping. Oh boy. Oh boy. I don't want to stick around, but I'm going to. I gotta trust my gut. I should have backed out. Alright, this deck is not doing it for us. For the last few matches, we're gonna switch back to our Fire Miz deck. This deck was working really well for us last week. Getting a lot more wins than we're getting right now, so let's see how we can do. I mean, you know, it makes sense. Well, I like that location for this deck. We get Fire Hair out early. We got her in the hand, and we just start throwing cards into Death's Domain, to effectively get them to go twice. And then we can throw Fire Hair in the middle. We're gonna load up the middle location. The idea is to hopefully get stuff thrown into Death's Domain at the end. It looks like they're trying to do the same. Alright. So, real quick, we're going to steal 2 cards. This is going to load up our deck, which I'm fine with. But we're going to be... Magic, always messing up my game plan. Come on. Come on, girl. At least we got Shang-Chi. We'll drop out... I was literally going to say we'll drop out Deathstroke when we need to. Deathstrike when we need to. But she has other plans. Alright. Look, it could be worse. We can get Misery out. We're not in bad shape. Alright, let's get Fenris over here. I'm going to drop Demon over there. We're going to try to steal that right location. They've only had Quicksilver destroyed, but that means we still get... There's still a card destroyed, right? There's still a card we could take. My hope is that we draw Misery next, so we can drop her on the left. That is not Misery. Okay. So, this is going to be interesting. I'm going to use Gladiator now and Fenris right away. This is tough. Because we're going to really need, like... Killmonger or Misery. Not even Misery. We're going to need Killmonger to come out. Because we're about to load up both locations. Hopefully Gladiator knocks out a card that's strong. Okay. Guess we're getting Infinity Ultron. That's actually not bad. Which stone do we get? There we go. That's going to be good. We're tied in the right, but they have the Collector. So I don't love that. There's Killmonger. So that's going to give us a few more demons. What's this do? Yeah, that's not bad either. That's going to be good for the right location. So they'll give us one more demon. Yeah, we lost a demon. That's okay. We're getting the power back with the Power Stone. Alright, well, Blob's gone. And then... It's like... Ooh, okay. I think this is the move. I'm not going to snap, but this can go either way.
Power must be controlled.
Let's go. It's only 2 for the Collector. We got it. Coming in strong with this hand.
Victory.
This is kind of the idea here, right? Is like, if we lose that location, we'll get both of those to activate again through Fire Hair. And if not, they'll get Mr. Negative. So I imagine the reason they snapped, if we see Jane Foster come out right now, we are going to have to retreat. Like, we won't have a choice. I think we got to steal one of their cards. Ooh, and see, the problem is we can't throw Yondu in there, otherwise Zemo won't work. So let's see what we could do with this. Maybe we could steal like Iron Man. Oh. And we have two of the locations winning right now. We've got this in the bag. Let's get those 8 cubes. I really hope they don't retreat right now, because I think we got this. Ah!
Victory.
I got greedy with the snap. Should have just taken the 4 cubes. Beating a negative play, though, that's huge. Zemo came in real big there at the end, with the Fire Hair being able to pull out one of their cards as well. So that was huge. Not a bad place to put that card. Although, yeah, let's get Cable over here. I like to get Cable out early. You want to like steal their cards before they have too many in their hand. Try to get one that's like real important to them, not like Zabu. But suppose we got. Oh, I hate that. I hate that. So I'm not going to play a ton of cards in the middle, and the reason is this. Actually, you know what? Let's get Gladiator over to the left. If we can get Shang-Chi out, we might be able to knock out most of their cards in the middle. Because figure you only need a card that has 5 power or more to go over 10. Alright, so this will get rid of U.S. Agent. Oh, we can't use Death Strike yet. What am I thinking? Okay. So let's get Fenris over here. Guess we'll use this guy, Baron Mordo. I never really used this card, but this isn't a bad play right now. Alright, so we can get rid of their Hydra Bob. We can get rid of our Hood. Or did they snap? They did not snap. We can get rid of all these cards right now. Yeah, this is what we got to do. And we could steal Hydra Bob or Iron Patriot.
Rest in peace.
Or U.S. Agent. Okay, so we can grab a couple of these here. Wait, what's Hydra's actually? So we'll actually get Hydra Bob if we use Fenris right here. All right, so this is tough because I've got a feeling we are going to see Zola come out, but they didn't snap, so that's interesting. But I think the play is to stay away from the Panther regardless. And realistically, if they end up playing Zola, we're done. We're not going to win this game. They're not. What are they doing? Let's go. Let's go. Another win.
Victory.
Oh, definitely gonna get Fenris in the middle. All right. So we definitely don't want to put Gladiator in the right. That will do us no good. Huh. What's the play here? Like, I want to get Fire Hair out, but I don't hate the idea of being able to move one of these cards. So I'm going to use this card. Gonna play Death Strike over here just to get some power. I'm gonna hold move it only next turn, so we'll move it now. We'll try to go heavy in this location. Interesting. Okay. All right. So I think what we're gonna have to do is use Gladiator. Actually, let's use Killmonger just in case they throw out one cost cards. Then we'll use Fenris at the end. Hope for the best here. Ooh. This is gonna be weird. We're gonna get Odin. Hopefully we don't pull out a card too strong. Come on. Oh my god. Gladiator, what are you doing to us? Yeah, I know. Always takes some extra power. King H. Armor ain't having any of that Warrior Falls. Ooh, we got Thor from them. That's huge. I'm not going to play Thor yet because I don't want them to know that I have Thor. I do like that we have Killmonger here and 2 1-cost cards over here. So I think what we'll do is put Fenris over here. You know what? Actually, let's get Fenris in the middle. Because if we can get a strong card destroyed. Alright, so Beta Ray is coming. I almost want to hold off on... Like, I want to be losing right now. Because I want to be able to take out Beta Ray Bill with Shang-Chi, and if they wait till the last turn to start using his buffs, right, the Stormbreakers, then we need to be losing for us to go last. I think I'm just gonna throw, you know what, we'll do Misery here. Just kind of throw them off their game a little bit. Ooh. Snap coming through too. I think this is what we're going to do. We're going to just take out all the 1-cost cards right now. There's the Stormbreaker. That's what we needed. That's not how it works. What? Oh, I guess it is. Oh, look at that. So now we're going to have a 7-0 lead on the left, right? We need... Actually, so this is going to put us up... I don't want to snap because I don't want to give it away. So we're not going to snap, but we're going to win. And this is going to make them very sad because we're going to steal Beta Ray Bill right in the middle. And I don't know. I really want to snap, but it's just not worth it. So Beta Ray about to change sides, come over to us in Warrior Falls.
Power must be controlled.
Look at that. Oh, they are not going to be happy.
Victory.
All right, we'll get a couple more in. This deck is definitely doing better than the screen deck for us. Honestly, it's probably done the most between the 80s and the 90s for me to get me where I am. Alright, let's get our girl Firehair out now. I'm gonna actually put her in the middle. I just don't want to risk that right location right now. And if we get our 1-cost cards, I definitely want them in the Lake Hellas. Ooh, Firehair might have been good over here, but that's alright. We'll use Gladiator. Oh, that sucks. It's like we have Shang-Chi, but it's just not going to do anything for us. We haven't destroyed any of their cards. This is not good. Like, we're probably going to retreat, but they haven't snapped yet, so there's no real reason to. But I don't see how we win this game.
Rest in peace.
No, we can't stick around for this. We haven't destroyed any of their cards. There's none we can destroy right now. Let's go.
Escaped.
Don't mind if I do. Oh, getting rid of Nebula early. Love to see it. Alright, we're going to do the same thing with Fire Hair. It would be awesome if Sakaar just brought in the Fire Hair in there too. Honestly, Death would be great. Or Zemo. We'll go with Zemo. Who we getting? Who we getting? Spider-Man. Which means Scream's about to hit us. Who do they got? Miles. Alright, so this is going to be fun. We're going to throw Fire Hair down now. We got Hood over on the left. We're about to load up on demons and get rid of all the rest of their cards that are in their deck. Let's see. Yeah, I guess we'll throw it here. Try to stack the middle right now. That's fine. Take the power. Aw, Scream. Not cool. Not cool. Well, we're not going to get any more cards, but that's alright. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, we don't want to... I think I'm just going to give myself some more demons. Just like loading the board with demons. If they have somehow Killmonger, we're screwed. Alright, so we'll use Death here. Actually, highest power over here. We got the lead, so we'll use the demon over there. Look at that. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I definitely miscounted. 5 demons on the board. 2 in the hand still. This is wild. What do they got? Cannonball. Can't move anyone. We're taking it. Demons just running the board. Alright, we got to 93 on that one. We will call it on that one. Good to go out on a dub. Didn't really make much movement. I think that other deck was just not doing it for me tonight. I will be back on Wednesday, likely playing some more high voltage, but definitely